Hi all, welcome to my channel Mathematics Idea. This video is also available in Hindi. यह वीडियो हिंदी में भी उपलब्ध है. If you are first time viewing this channel and directly this video, then I will suggest you to go through my introduction video first to understand the presentation structure of the course content. Today we are at workshop 1 for the matrices. This is the workshop 1 class. In workshop 1 class, what we will do number of the problems. Before coming to the workshop session, we had completed our detailed explanation classes. In detailed explanation classes, we had covered different methodology to solve the problems. So I will suggest you to go through the detailed explanation classes first and then come to this workshop session. Okay, so today's roadmap is we will solve the NCERT questions of exercise 1 on this matrices. Okay, chalo, let's get started. In the matrix A, which is 2, 5, 19, minus 7, 35, minus 2, 5 by 2, 12, root 3, 1, minus 5 and 17. In this matrix, we have to find first order of the matrix. This is our first question. First question is to find the order of the matrix. Second, how many elements are there? Number of the elements. Third, it is asking for the specific elements. Okay. So first, order of the matrix. How many rows this matrix is having? This matrix is having 3 rows. And how many columns it has? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 columns. So the order of this matrix is 3 by 4. 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay. So this will be our first answer. Right. Next, number of elements. How many elements it has? It has 3 rows and 4 columns. So 3 into 4, 12 elements. Okay. So it is having, how many elements it is having? It is having 12 elements. Okay. So because the order is 3 by 4, so it will have 12 elements. Next, write the elements of first A13. A13 means A1 means first row and 3 means column, third column. So first row and third column, it is this number 19. So it will become 19, A13. What is A21? A21 is second row, first column. Second row, first column is this element which is 35. A33, third row, third column, it is minus 5. So it will become minus 5. A24, second row, fourth column. So it will become 12. A23, second row, third column, which is 5 by 2. So this is 5 by 2. Okay. So this completes our first problem. Okay. Now let's go to our second problem. Yep. Our second problem is, if a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? If a matrix has 24 elements are there, how we can arrange it in a matrix? Okay, how many rows, how many columns, how many ways we can do that? If there are 13, then how many ways? Okay. A matrix has rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns. Number of elements will be given by number of rows into number of columns. Do you agree? So what is the number of elements in a matrix? Is number of rows into the number of columns. In first question we had seen that there were 3 rows and 4 columns. So it is 3 into 4, 12 elements were there. Like that, the number of elements will be number of rows into number of columns. So first part of our question says, it says that there are 24 elements. So what will become this number of elements are 24. Now in this number of elements will become 24. which will be equal to number of rows into number of columns. Okay, so that means we have to find the factors of 24. So 24 can be written as 1 into 24 or 24 into 1. Okay, 1 row 24 columns or 24 columns 1 row. Okay, so first will be row and second will be the column. So it can have 1 row and 24 columns, or it can have 24 rows or 1 column. Okay, another one. 2 into 12. Same 24 we are writing. Okay, 2 into 12 we can write, or we can write it as 12 into 2, where 2 rows 12 columns or 12 rows 2 columns. Again, if you will take as 3 rows 8 columns or 8 rows 3 column. Okay, are you getting it? Okay, next, if you will take 4 rows 6 column or 6 rows 4 column. Okay, over that we can whatever the factors are there, these are all the factors. Okay, over that if you will take 6, again it will become 6 by 4, which we had already noted over here, right? So this is one order, this is another order, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7 and 8. So 8 orders are possible. So 24 elements can be written in a 1 row 24 column, 24 row 1 column, or 2 row 12 columns, or 12 row 2 columns, 3 row 8 columns, 8 rows 3 columns, 4 rows 6 columns, or 6 rows 4 columns, right? How we found that? We found this by this formula, that number of elements will be equal to the number of rows into the number of columns. To find the number of elements, we have to multiply the number of rows and number of columns. Okay, so these are the ways. Now, what if it has 13 elements? If it has 13, so what will be the factors of 13? 1 and 13. 13 is an odd number. So this is one way, or other way is 13 into 1. So 1 row 13 column or 13 row 1 column. This is the possibility. Okay, so one possibility is 1 row 13 column and another possibility is 13 row 1 column. Okay, so this completes our second question. Let's move on to third question. Let's move on to our third problem. In third problem, they are asking to construct a 3 by 4 matrix. A 3 by 4 matrix in which the element Aij is given by 1 by 2 minus 3i plus j. What is the A and what is I and what is j in this? I is the row number and j is the column number. Okay, so what will be my 3 by 4 matrix? My 3 by 4 matrix will be A11, A12, A13, A14, A21, A31, A22, A32, A23, A33, A24 and A34. So this is my 3 by 4 matrix. Now in this I have to find each and every element. There are similar problems in the NCERTs. Okay, so I had taken only one problem. All other problems based on this only. So you have to find the values of I and j and you have to put over there. Okay, so this is the only thing you have to do. So first one, I have to find A11. For A11, it is equal to half of I value is 1 and j value is 1. So it will become minus 1. So I will write it here. It will become minus 1. Okay. Now A12, I value is 1 and j value is 2. It will become minus half. A13, it will be half of minus 3 into 1 plus 3 equal to 0. A14, it is equal to half of minus 3 into 1 plus 4, it is equal to half. A21, it is equal to half of minus 3 into 2 plus 1, which is equal to minus 5 by 2. A22, it is equal to half of minus 3 into 2 plus 2, it is equal to minus 4 by 2. Okay, now A23 equal to half of minus 3 into 2 plus 3 equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, so this minus 4 by 2 will also become minus 2. And A24 equal to half of minus 3 into 2 plus 4 equal to minus 1. Similarly, we do it for A31 equal to half of minus 3 into 3 plus 1, which is equal to half of minus 8 by 2, which is equal to minus 4. A32 is equal to half of minus 3 into 3 plus 2 equal to minus 7 by 2. A33 equal to half of minus 3 into 3 plus 3 equal to minus 6 by 2 equal to minus 3. And A34 equal to half of minus 3 into 3 plus 4 equal to minus 5 by 2. So this is how we have to find the values of each and every element. So those elements you can substitute over here and you will get the 3 by 4 matrix. So what will be my 3 by 4 matrix now? A11 is minus 1. Okay. A12 is minus 1 by 2. After that it is 0. After that it is 1 by 2. Next, minus 5 by 2. Minus 2. Minus 3 by 2. Minus 1. After that minus 4. Minus 7 by 2. Minus 3. Minus 5 by 2. So this is the 3 by 4 matrix. Okay, these are the ways how to find the element. So each element what we have done, minus 3i plus j. So I value is 1, j value is 1 for A11. For A12 I value is 1, j value is 2. J is the column number, I is the row number. Okay, this completes problem number 3. Let's move on to problem number 4. Let's move on to problem number 4. In this problem, we are seeing there are the two matrices and we have to find x, y, z if these two matrices are equal. This is the another row matrix and this is one 2 by 2 matrix. So we are seeing here that once these two matrices are equal, that means x plus y equal to 6, 5 plus z equal to 5 and xy equal to 8. So it will be x plus y equal to 6, 5 plus z equal to 5, that means z equal to 0. Okay, so we got z. Now x plus y equal to 6, this is one, another xy equal to 8, xy is equal to 8. Now by using these two, how do you find x and y? So we know this conversion, x minus y whole square equal to x plus y whole square minus 4xy. So we will use that, and x plus y whole square is our 6 square 36 minus 4 into 8, that is 24. Sorry, 32. So it will become 4. 8 into 4, 32. So it will become 4. 36 minus 32, which is 4. So x minus y equal to plus or minus 2. Okay, so when x minus y is plus 2, so x plus y is 6 and x minus y is 2. In that case, x equal to 4 and y equal to 2. Once x plus y equal to 6 and x minus y equal to minus 2, in that case x equal to 2, y equal to 4. Okay, now you understood what we had done. What we had done, first we had equated each and every element. So x plus y equal to 6, we had taken that. 5 plus z equal to 5, so z will be equal to 0. Now xy is equal to 8. By using an identity that x minus y whole square equal to x plus y whole square minus 4xy, because x minus y whole square equal to x square plus y square minus 2xy, and here it is x square plus y square plus 2xy minus 4xy, it will become minus 2xy. So this is one of the identity. So x plus y is 6, so it will become 36. 4 into 8, 32. So 36 minus 32, it is 4. So x plus y will be equal to plus or minus 2. When x plus y is equal to 2, then x equal to 4, y equal to 2. When x plus y equal to 6 and x minus y equal to minus 2, in that case x equal to 2 and y equal to 4. So what are the values of x, y and z? 4, 2, 0 or 2, 4, 0. It may be 2, 4 and 0, or it is 4, 2 and 0 are the values of x, y and z. Now come to this problem. This is a column matrix in which these two matrices are equal. Now for that, x plus y plus z equal to 9, x plus z equal to 5 and y plus z equal to 7. Then x plus z, you replace it over here. So x plus z is 5, so this means 5 plus y equals to 9, y equal to 4. Okay, once y is 4, you substitute y equal to 4 here, you will get z equal to 4 plus z equal to 7. So z equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. So z equal to 3. Once z equal to 3, you substitute here. X plus 3 equal to 5, then x equals to 2. So in this case it is 2, 4, 3 for x, y and z. Okay, for x, y and z values are 2, 4, 3. Okay, this completes our fourth problem. Let's move on to problem number 5. Okay, let's move on to question number 5. In this question, we are saying that this matrix and this matrix both are equal. Then we have to find the values of x and y. Okay. Now let's first find the value of y. To find value of y, we have to equate these two elements and these two elements. Okay. So y plus 1 equal to 8. So y equal to 7. And another one is y minus 2 equal to 5, that means y equal to 7. Okay, so these are the two equations, y plus 1 equal to 8 and y minus 2 equal to 5, to find the value. So we are getting y equal to 7. Good. So either C will be my answer or A will be my answer. Let's come up with x. X, we can see that 3x plus 7 equal to 0. You have to equate these two. Okay, and you have to equate these two. So x equal to minus 7 by 3. Here 2 minus 3x equal to 4. X equal to minus 2 by 3. Okay, so you are finding two different values of x. Okay, so neither this is the right answer, neither this is A is the right answer, right? you should have only one value of the x. Therefore, the answer is B, not possible to find. Okay, are you getting it? What we had done, we had first found what is the value of y. So y value we got 7 for both the elements, for 2 2 and 3 1. Both the elements comparison, we found that value is 7. For the comparison of 1 1 and 2 2, we are getting x of two values, minus 7 by 3 and minus 2 by 3, which is not possible. Okay, x should have same value. That's why not possible to find. Okay, now let's move on to question number 6. Okay, now let's go to our sixth problem. In this problem, the question says the number of the possible matrices of order 3 by 3. How many possible orders are possible of 3 by 3 with the entry of 0 or 1? I mean either element is 0 or 1. Either we can keep as 0 or 1. So such type of matrices, how many matrices are possible of order 3 by 3 is the question. Now, in the order of 3 by 3, there will be 3 rows and 3 columns. First element can be filled by 2 ways. Okay. Second element also 2 ways, either 0 or 1, 0 or 1, 0 or 1. Like that, if you will find, it will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. How many times? It is a 3 by 3 matrices, so it is 9 times. So answer is 2 to the power of 9, which is equal to 512. Okay, so our answer is D. Okay, how we found that? How we found that it is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Let us take a 1 into 2 matrix, means 1 row and 2 columns. 1 row and 2 columns of, here you can put 0 or 1, here you can put 0 or 1. This place can be filled by 2 ways, this can be by 2 ways. So what are all the possible matrices now? It is 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1. Okay, so these are the 4, means 2 into 2. That's why we had multiplied it so many times. Here there are 2 elements, so 2 square, so 4. Here there were 9 elements, so that's why we had multiplied 2 9 times, so it is 2 to the power of 9, which is 512. Okay, this completes today's class. Okay, this is the completion of first exercise from the NCERT. If some problems are left, then definitely we had covered the similar type of problem in our class. Okay, so for today's class, this is the end. For next session, please stay connected. Please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.